Sam had a good job, a nice flat in South London, and a brand new car he couldn't quite afford. On the surface, he was living the dream, but it quickly became a nightmare when the reality of his finances hit hard. At first, the thrill of lifestyle inflation masked the warning signs. A few takeaways here, a flashy gadget there, and suddenly his expenses skyrocketed to £2,000 a month. He felt rich, but this was just a facade. But then, the unexpected happened. His company announced redundancies. With shaky hands, he opened his email and saw the dreaded news: his role was on the chopping block. Digging deeper, he realized the hidden crisis he'd been creating. With just 1 month's salary saved, his financial cushion was thin. He had never thought saving for emergencies was essential, believing he could always earn more, but now the gravity of his situation was undeniable. Over time, Sam's carefree spending habits transformed into a spiraling debt. Credit cards adorned his wallet like trophies, each one maxed out with interest piling higher and higher, an average of 19.9%. The thrill of his purchases faded, replaced by anxiety. He was drowning, and the weight of every purchase felt heavier as the reality set in. Those Friday nights out that seemed harmless now felt like chains binding him to a future of unpaid bills and regret. But for many, Sam's story isn't uncommon. Financial pressure can feel normal at first, like a rite of passage. In the pursuit of a higher standard of living, we overlook one fundamental principle: living within our means. The UK's consumer culture promotes instant gratification while ignoring the subtle march towards financial insecurity. This is where it gets uncomfortable. While Sam's expenses spiraled, many find themselves in a similar trap, believing that spending is a pathway to happiness. The irony is chilling. Over 60% of adults in the UK are burdened by debt. This is just the cost of living, we say, but each small decision echoes in ways we ignore. Then, there's the creeping sense of shame that lurks behind every financial struggle. We compare ourselves to others and stay silent about our plight, feeding into a cycle of isolation. Sam finally confided in a friend, only to learn they too were struggling, living month to month. This revelation didn't lift his burden but added to the unsettling reality that many are fighting an unseen battle. In the Republic of Ireland, the situation isn't so different. A spectacular rise in cost of living expenses, especially in cities like Cork or Galway, leads many into financial quagmires. Rent costs have soared to an average monthly fee of €1,500, pushing more individuals and families into financial distress, believing help will come tomorrow but struggling to find room in their tight budgets. As Sam began facing the music, he sought help and education on personal finance. It felt daunting, uncharted. Yet every small step revealed that all he needed was a budget, a framework he thought limited his freedom. In reality, it offered a path to regain control over his life. In the end, the haunting truth about financial mismanagement isn't just about numbers, it's about self-worth, control, and the freedom to live without fear. For Sam, every day was a choice. What about you? Are you ready to confront your own financial truths? If this resonates with you, maybe it's time to take that first step. Subscribe for more insights to help navigate your financial journey.